some of the couple don't have the children, then they have to bear some kind of discrimination or stigma into the society. Hello everyone, myself Priyanka Godara, and I am here again with an interesting concept. What is this? You must have heard different types of families, be it joint family, be it your nuclear family. Then you must have heard extended families, etc., etc. And if it comes to relationships, then you must have heard live-in relationships, then situationship, benching, etc., etc. But I am here with a different kind of concept, and you must have seen the heading. Heading is Dinks. What is this? This is also one kind of family, Dinks family. Double income, no kids. That you are having double income, but you are not having any kids. And we do have one of the Hollywood movie that has been built over the concept of Dinks. If anybody wants specific knowledge about this one, then you can go to the movie. But what is important from the India's perspective, from the UPSC's perspective into India? Into UPSC, we do have the syllabus of Indian society, and there this topic is very relevant because UPSC exam evaluators, they do have an eye over these kind of topics. Sometimes you may not be familiar that what is Dinks, then how you would deal with this one. So here we would be dealing with this. So let's see that what is Dink. You must have got some of the idea that double income, no kids. But how, and is it relevant with respect to India as well? So we will see that dual income, no kids refers to a family in which there are two people who are earning the income, but they have opted for not having any of the kids. And is it relevant into India? So there is one report of Gitnext market data report of 2024, and it has come up with some of the surprising fact. What is the fact? That the population of Dinks in India has been growing at a rate of 30% per annum. So this is the rate that with this rate, this population is increasing. This population of Dink families is increasing. That is why this is relevant. So let's see that why this is increasing. First thing, that what are the reasons for growing trends of Dink families into India? First thing is economic aspirations. See, what is this? That if you are having children, then you would be having lot of expenses regarding the children, regarding the care of children, then their study, education, and then taking care of living standards and all those things. So having children may be expensive, and that is why economic aspirations doesn't allow to some of the couples. Raising children in India can be expensive, especially into urban areas. And the financial strain can deter couples from having kids, especially with rising cost of education and healthcare. That is one reason. Another thing is that changing priorities. With respect to whom? With respect to women. Women are the one who are usually associated with the emotional well-being of the family, that is taking care of the elders as well as children's. But nowadays what is going on? Women are having their focus over the career as well. They do have shifted their priorities. Now their focus is over the career, and that is why women are increasingly pursuing education and their careers. This leads to a desire for financial independence and personal fulfillment beyond motherhood as well. So that is another reason. Next reason that we can think of is rising consumerism. What is this? With the increasing effect of globalization, the trend of eating into the restaurants, going out for some of the trips, then enjoying your me time, this is increasing. And with this, what happens? You do require private time, you do require more monies. And in that case, if you do require these things, then the couple opt for not having the children. So rising consumerism, Dinks families prioritize flexibility and freedom to enjoy disposable income. It may be over travel, hobbies and experiences. Next thing that we do have is more individualistic society. Again, if I'm talking about again and again with privacy, then what is the meaning of that? That the orientation that we usually had, collectivism as a traditional value. Now this has been shifted to individualistic, and that is why the more you require, the focus would be on the individual person, and that is why that stigma surrounding child-free couples is decreasing. Earlier there was a stigma that if some of the couple don't have the children, then they have to bear some kind of discrimination or stigma into the society. But now this stigma is decreasing with time period, and that is why this has become easier for the couples to opt out with no kids. But how it is going to change the social structure of the society, and what would be the impact of this on the Indian society? So let's see. First thing, declining birth rates. If the couple is opting for no children, then there would be decline into the birth rates into the Indian population. It leads to shrinking workforce, and this would pose challenges to the population as well as economic dynamics of the country. If the population rate would decrease, then after some time what would happen? That we would be having a shrinked workforce, but a larger number of dependent population. We may face the challenges that nowadays Japan and China are facing. They are having more elderly population, but base of workforce has been shrinked. So that challenge may be with India as well. Another thing is shifting family dynamics. The absence of children changes the dynamics within the family. The focus shifts more on the couple's relationship and their individual relations, their individual pursuits. So this may change the orientation within the family. Then evolving societal roles as well. What is this? Evolving societal role. Usually what happens that the children into India, they do have this moral duty as well as obligation that they have to take care of their parents. But if you do not have the children, then who would take care of you? And that is why it changes the societal roles, challenges traditional expectation of women as primarily caregivers. Women were expected that they have to bear the children, they have to care the children as well as elders, and this would be changing this dynamics as well. Next is impact on extended families. What is this? Impact on extended families. The thing is that if one of the couple would not be having the children out there, then somebody has to take care of them into their old age, and that is why this is known as geriatric care. So the need for geriatric care would increase. Either these couples would be taken care of by their extended family, or this would be a responsibility of the government to take care of these couples. So that is how it may impact the economic burden of the state, as well as the responsibilities of extended families may increase. And this is the impact that we will be having. What is your opinion about this thing? Then you can comment that into the comment box and have a discussion for the broad understanding of the topic. Okay, for more this kind of videos, stay tuned. Thank you and see you in the next video.